Welcome back to another lesson. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jay Tarantino. I am the founder of the instrumental metal band Guitarist, and I'm also the touring guitarist for Angel Vivaldi. So in today's lesson, we're going to continue what we started last lesson. We're going to talk about soloing and targeting chord tones, constructing a melody, a guitar solo, over a chord progression, and how I approach this. So last week we went over the theme or the main hook from the Ethereal song Unity in Darkness. So today we're going to get into the verse, the guitar solo that I played live. And again, just to kind of refresh our memories, we're going to talk about how I solo over each chord, how I use the notes of each chord that I'm playing over to construct my melody. So essentially what jazz players refer to as targeting chord tones. So the chord progression for this section is slightly different. So we're still in A minor, but this time we're starting with D minor. So the chord progression is D minor, C major 7, back to D minor, and then back to E minor. And the rhythm, it's all strummed arpeggios, and it goes like this. And then it just repeats, exact same progression, but instead of playing E minor at the end, the second time we change it to E7. And then we do this little diminished thing, which leads us back into the theme, which is A minor. So again, like I was talking about in the last lesson, like we showed in the last lesson, I'm treating each chord as its own key. You know, instead of just playing the A minor scale over all the chords, I'm really focusing on the chords or the notes of each chord, and I'm using those notes to construct my melody. So over the first D minor chord, my licks are mostly based in D minor pentatonic, so I'm using the notes of the D minor chord, D, F, and A. Those are the main notes that I'm really focusing on, the chord tones, and that's how I'm constructing my melody. So the first lick goes like this. So again, I'm bending up to D, I'm starting with that trill, 7 and 10 on the B string, bending up a whole step to D, and then I'm sliding, and here I'm bending up to A, the 5th, and I got C there, the flat 7, so I'm rubbing those two notes together, and again, just focusing on F, the 3rd, and then resolving it back to the root. So again, I'm using E, the 9th, again to give it sort of a modal feel. So really focusing on E and F right there, so the 3rd and the 9th, and then I'm resolving it to D, the root. So from here, we're sliding to G. And right there, when I slide to that G, 8th fret B string, that signals the next chord, which is C major 7. So I'm hitting the 5th of the C chord. So that note right there, G. And that sets me up perfectly for the next lick. It was just literally just going up and down a C major 7 arpeggio. So I'm doing, just going, 9, 8, 7. And then 10, 8, 7, that's on the E string. And then just going back down the arpeggio. So the way I play this, I'm alternate picking going up and I'm sweeping it going down. So, and again, that's over the C major 7 chord. So again, first two licks over the D minor and the C major 7. Here we're still playing over C major 7, but I'm going to set up the next chord, which is going back to D minor by playing this lick right here. So I'm playing F major 7, or in this case D minor 9, because I'm starting on D, the root. So I'm hitting D, E, F, and then I'm just going up the arpeggio, F major 7. So that sets me up perfectly for the D. I'm bending up to D, which signals a change back to D minor. So over the D minor and the C major 7, our solo up to there goes like this. So right here, when we bend up to D, that signals the next chord change, which is back to D minor. So after we make that bend, we're going to play this lick right here. So we're loosely based around D Dorian at this point because we're really emphasizing F the 3rd and B the 6th. So the lick, so we're starting on the A string, we got 7, 8, we got 7, 10, 9, 7, 9, 10, and then when we play those last 2 notes, we're going to slide up with our index finger. So then the lick repeats an octave higher. So again, we got 9, 10 on the G, and then we got 10, 13, 12, 10, 12, 13. So right here, we're going to kind of play this quick pull-off or quick hammer-on lick. So we're just doing 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 15 on the B and the E. And we're bending up to A, so from 13 to 15, so we're bending up to the 5th. We're still playing over the D minor chord. So from the beginning up to there, we have... So the next chord is E minor, and we're playing this lick right here. So it's all based around loosely in the beginning there, F major 7, so we're going into E Phrygian at this point. But then we're going to resolve the lick by playing E minor pentatonic. So we got 17, 13, 17, 13, 16, 14. Then on the D string we got 17, 15, 14, 12. Then from here, so again, like I said, we resolve the lick with the pentatonic scale. So we're emphasizing, again, we're bending up to B and E, so the 5th and the root. So once again, over that E minor chord. So coming out of this lick right here. Now we're going back to E minor, or we're going back to D minor, coming from E minor. So we got this lick right here. Again, real simple melody based around D minor pentatonic. So I'm starting 13th fret or 15th fret E string, hammer on pull off to 17, and again I'm bending up to D. So from C to D. So 2017. Bend up a whole step to D, hammer on pull off, 20 and 17. And right here I'm sliding down to the 3rd, so the flat 3 of the D minor chord. Repeat the same melody again, and then this time sliding down to the root. So we're hitting 10th fret E string. So again, so right here, over the C major 7 chord, I'm playing this lick. So we're coming out of... So right here, so I'm bending up to E, so I'm playing the major 3rd of the C major 7 chord. So again, just constructing a real simple melody that's using the notes of the chord that I'm playing over. So... And right here, I'm playing B minor pentatonic, sort of, but I'm emphasizing B and C, so the major 7 and the root of that chord. From here, so we got a hammer on pull off, so we got 19 or 18 and 22, so F and A, sliding down to E, and then sliding down to the 10th fret on the B string. So again, kind of foreshadowing the next chord, because the next chord is going to be D minor again. So we got F, A, so the root, or the flat third and the fifth. And then again, using the ninth, sliding down to the fifth of the D minor chord. So up to there we have, from the beginning, again, we're going back to D minor. We have this lick right here. So we're bending, half step bend from E to F. So again, we're emphasizing that ninth and that flat third. And from here, we got this little pentatonic, sort of pentatonic lick. Just descending. Ending right there on D, the root. So right here, I'm bending from G to A. So again, similar to what we did in the first lick. Again, just using the fifth and the flat seven and just rubbing those notes together. And then again, we're going, the next chord is E7. So again, I'm foreshadowing. So I'm sliding down to E right there. So again, the last chord we change, it goes from E minor to E7, so we get back into harmonic minor here. So the lick that I play over that chord is, so loosely based around E7 flat 9. So again, that lick is, and that leads us back into the theme, the hook that we went over in last lesson. So, back to A minor. So again, those last two licks over the D minor and the E7 are, so this last lick is a little tricky because there's some string skipping going on. It's all done with alternate picking. So again, I'm just, right here. So we got a little string skipping going on right here. Just practice it slow, practice it with a metronome. It is tricky, so you definitely want to start it slow. Try to work out a pattern that works for you. If you want to sweep some of it, like I said, I alternate pick the entire lick because that's what works for me, but try your own way, sweeping, hybrid picking, a combination, whatever you want to do. So and then that leads us back to the theme again, starting over the A minor chord. So here's the entire solo from the beginning, start to finish.